Hello everyone, welcome to the video session of Basic Electronics. I am Ami Patel. In this particular video, I am going to discuss about the common collector BJT configuration. In the previous video of this chapter, I had discussed about the common base configuration, and similar way we are going to discuss the common collector configuration now. So these are the contents I am going to discuss in this particular video. So first we will see the common collector configuration circuit diagram with the NPN transistor. Then we will see the current relation, that is the input and output current relation we are going to derive. Then we will see the input characteristic for the common collector configuration, then output characteristic for the common collector configuration. At last we will see the common collector configuration circuit diagram for the PNP transistor. So let us begin with the circuit diagram. So this is a common collector configuration circuit diagram for the NPN transistor. You can see over here this collector terminal is being grounded. This is a collector. This is the emitter terminal because on this terminal arrow is shown, and this is the base terminal. We are applying the input to the base and we are taking the output from the emitter. So input is given to the base terminal, output is taken from the emitter terminal. Here we are applying this battery that is at the base, that we denote with the VBB, as we have applied this battery to the base. This will be such that it will keep this base to emitter junction in the forward bias. As this is the NPN transistor, we can say that it is connected in such a manner. This base terminal is of P type, that's why it is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. So it has kept this base to this emitter junction into the forward bias. And you can see this emitter is connected to negative terminal of the battery, that's why base to emitter junction is in the forward bias. And at last, the collector to base junction will be in the reverse bias. So we have applied the battery which is at the emitter, which is referred as VEE, such that we are keeping this base to emitter junction in the forward bias and collector to base junction into the reverse bias. So this is the circuit diagram for common collector configuration. Now we will derive the current relation for the common collector configuration, and for that you already know the basic current relation for the transistor, that is the total emitter current is equal to collector current plus base current. And we already derived this equation that IC is equal to alpha DC into IE plus ICBO in the previous video, that is the common base configuration video. So we had first equation IC is equal to IC, that is injected, plus ICBO. So this is the injected carrier and this is the reverse saturation current. So we have this two equation, equation number 1 and equation number 2. So we are going to substitute this equation 2, that is IC, into this first one, and we'll be getting this equation. And just take this alpha DC into IE term onto the left side. We are getting IE minus alpha DC IE is equal to IB plus ICBO. Just take this IE common. So we are getting 1 minus alpha DC into IE is equal to IB plus this. So IE is equal to, just take this alpha 1 minus alpha DC term onto the denominator. So we are getting this equation, and we know that 1 divided by 1 minus alpha DC is equal to 1 plus beta DC. So from this, put the value of 1 divided by 1 minus alpha DC into the previous equation. So we are getting this, and ICBO is very small, so we are neglecting it, and finally we are getting IE is equal to 1 plus beta DC into IB. This relation we had already derived in the common emitter configuration video. So IE divided by IB is equal to 1 plus beta DC, and that is the current gain for the common collector configuration. Input we are applying to the base and output we are taking from the emitter. So emitter current, that is output current to the input current ratio, is referred as the current gain for the common collector configuration, and that is denoted with the gamma, and that is equal to 1 plus beta. So there is a relation between this beta DC and gamma also. Now we will see the input characteristic for the common collector configuration, and for that you can refer this circuit diagram. Again over here we keep this output voltage constant and we are plotting the input current versus the input voltage. So here the input current is IB and the input voltage will be the base to collector voltage. So we keep this output voltage constant. So output voltage is between emitter and collector. So VEC we keep constant and we keep on increasing the input voltage and measure the input current. We are getting this first curve. For VEC 2 volt we are getting this first curve, and for VEC 4 volt we are getting the second curve. So this is the input characteristic for common collector configuration. Here the base current will be in the microampere. Now we will see the output characteristic for the common collector configuration, and for that again the circuitry is kept for the reference. Here it is a plot of output current versus output voltage with a constant input current. So input current is IB and this IB is being kept constant. We keep on increasing this voltage and we are measuring the current over here. So that is being plotted. Here this IE will be in the milliampere range. So what we do, we keep this input current IB initially 0 and we keep on increasing this voltage and measure the IE, will be getting the first curve, that is this one. Again what we will do, IB I will keep 10 microampere and by variation of this voltage, and I will keep this current constant, and again I will do the same procedure. I will start this output voltage, that is VCE from 0, and I will increase it till 15 volt. Then I will measure the output current. I will be getting the second curve. This is the second curve for IB is equal to 10 microampere, and then we keep on repeating the same procedure for the different input current, and we are getting the different curves. So these are the output characteristic, and here we can show the operating region, 3 operating regions. So this region where as we increase the output voltage, the output current is increased, that region is the saturation region. When we are getting the constant current, this particular region is called the active region. So when we want to operate this circuit for the amplifier, we can bias it into the active region, and this particular region below the IB is equal to 0 is the cutoff region. So this is the output characteristic for the common collector configuration. Now we will see the common collector configuration for the PNP transistor. So this is a circuit diagram. As you can see, this arrow is going inside. We have this PNP transistor. This is a collector and collector is being grounded. Input is given to the base. Output is taken from the emitter terminal. And again, similar way, we keep this base to emitter junction in the forward bias by this particular battery at the input, and we keep the collector to base junction into the reverse bias by the battery connected at the output. Now we will see the different transistor current gains. So current gain is what? Is the output current divided by the input current. Now we will do the revision for the current gain which we had derived in all these 3 configuration. So for common base configuration, the current gain is denoted with the alpha. For the common emitter configuration, current gain is denoted with the beta, and for the common collector configuration, the current gain is denoted with the gamma. So for the common base configuration, alpha is equal to IC divided by IB, because here base is grounded, input is at the emitter and output is taken from the collector. So output current divided by input current, that is IC divided by IE is alpha. For the common emitter configuration, here emitter is grounded, input we are applying to the base and output we are taking from the collector. So output current is IC divided by IB, that is the beta. And for the common collector configuration, this collector is grounded. We are applying input to the base, that's why IB is the input current and IE is the output current. So this is the current ratio or current gain for all these three configuration. And we know, which is very important equation, that is IE is equal to IB plus IC. So total carriers which are emitted from the emitter is the total current, and some of them recombines in the base which constitutes the base current and others will jump to the collector. With this I am ending this session over here. Thank you.